As someone who's been a gamer for close to 30 years now, I wanted to take a look back at some of the things, in the history of gaming. We're going to take a look back at, like the humble beginnings.
Magnavox presents Odyssey, the electronic game of the future. Odyssey easily attaches to any brand TV, black and white or color, to create a closed-circuit electronic playground. Odyssey gives you all the exciting action of hockey and 11 other challenging play and learning games for the entire family. Odyssey, a new dimension for your television, now at your Magnavox dealer.
The innovative changes.
If you own ColecoVision, you already own a powerful state-of-the-art computer that gives you the arcade experience with the newest arcade games like Donkey Kong Jr., Looping, Pepper 2, Time Pilot, Mr. Do, Space Fury, Frontline, arcade controls like Turbo, the Roller Controller, and new Super Action Sports. And soon you'll plug in Atom, the revolutionary ColecoVision family computer module with new super games, keyboard, and printer. ColecoVision, the only system you'll ever need.
And the outright greed that we face today. In this video, I am going to take a look back at the history of gaming, and we're going to see just how much it really has changed out here.
I'd like the most popular home video game system ever.
The system you want is the Atari 2600.
That's so fast. I want a system that can play hundreds of games.
Oh, then what you want is the Atari 2600.
But I'd like the system that can also play educational games for my children.
Then what you want is the Atari 2600.
Fine, but I want a real low price.
Oh, the Atari 2600 is priced incredibly low.
That's what I want.
The Atari 2600.
Now with its new exciting games at a new low price.
Stay calm. Concentrate on the screen. You are about to experience the future. Never before have you had to cope with advanced 3D graphics. 360-degree rotation. 96 levels. 32,000 colors. Even more enemies. The ultimate challenge is waiting.
So what I've come to learn, the more I've been doing the research for this video, is that gaming started off in like the 70s, early 70s, and it has generations. So right now, I believe we're at the 9th generation, which that kind of don't make sense to me if you look at the way the breakdown goes. But from the 70s till now, it's crazy how much gaming has changed. Like, just even looking at some of the last couple clips I just let play, it's just like, bro, gaming now, you wait till you see some of the newer, games and commercials and things like that. But those last couple videos, it's just like, that's crazy.
What's it like to play the Nintendo Entertainment System? Nintendo Entertainment System. Now you're playing with power.
The Sega Genesis has blast processing. Super Nintendo doesn't. So what's blast processing do? And what if you don't have blast processing?
I find it absolutely hilarious, bro, that Sega and Nintendo used to be beefing the way they are, like, or were back then. And it's weird, out of them two, they were the lead dogs in the gaming industry at the start. And out of them two consoles, I've literally owned the least when it comes to the games. I've had every PlayStation to this point. I've had Xbox One, I had 360, I've had Nintendo 64, and I've had a Wii. I've never owned the regular, that gray Nintendo that you just saw. Never owned that. I never owned the purple and gray one, the Super Nintendo. I never owned no Sega consoles, not a single Sega console. And like I said, doing the research for these videos, I see the types of games that those consoles had, and it's crazy. I can't stand them type of games. Side-scrolling games, all you do is go sideways like that. I hate them kind of games. Even if it's a fighting one, like the beat 'em ups, like the Ninja Turtles games, Streets of Rage, those types of games, they all right. But nah, I never liked those games that just side scroll all the whole time. You just going to the side. I ain't never cared for them type of games. So it's crazy to me that the popularity that Nintendo and Sega had at that time, and they were basically putting out the same kind of games, even though the commercials show other games, their main thing was side scrollers.
Who gives you raging arcade gameplay? Who gives you the most authentic sports games? Who gives you a game that lets you fly? And who gives you access to the internet on your TV? Play games, surf the net, only on Sega Saturn.
Reload!
This is the day you have trained for, the day you have studied for. Utilize your superior skills, your superior intelligence.
Sit down, Rodent!
Sarah, baby! Oh, you were one fly.
Don't make me hurt you. Learn to defeat your ruthless enemy, Steve of Hackensack.
Ryan, you're gonna get roofed.
Shut up, quadruped.
Sega Dreamcast. It's thinking.
Again, Sega versus Nintendo was like Tyson and Holyfield, like Ali Foreman, Ali Frazier. It was that in the gaming space. But I've never owned the Sega, and the crazy thing is, the Dreamcast though, that was around the time when I was like starting to understand what the games were, what games were what, and all of that. I did like how Dreamcast looked, and like how it was like trying to merge the handheld aspect of games, like the Game Boys and all of that type stuff, and then it was still trying to be a home console because they had that little thing you could take out of the controller. So Dreamcast might have had something there. If I'd have been a little bit older to really fully understand what was happening with that, I probably would have got a Dreamcast. But like I said, I never had no Sega products. I don't really I missed too much anyway, so that ain't really a big deal. But Nintendo, to this day, Nintendo is still kicking, so you see who won that war.
You know who lives in the third dimension. You know who is in control. You know who has 4 times the action. You know who feels the freedom. You know who breaks the barriers. You know who stands out from the crowd. You know who everybody's after.
now here is where my gaming journey officially starts. When PlayStation entered the scene, they jumped right in the middle of the beef with Sega and Nintendo. What happened was PlayStation was supposed to be some type of add-on or like like some type of joint system. It was supposed to be like a new Nintendo, but whatever happened, that deal fell through and PlayStation was born. So ever since that point, PlayStation been beating the brakes off the gaming industry up until now. Now they on some BS, bro. They on some BS. I'm gonna get to them in a minute, but right now, yeah, they on BS. But at that point, they came in and took the gaming industry straight over.
Nintendo GameCube.
Get some air. Watch a sunset. Boy, does that get old fast.
See, here's where things start to heat up and get a little bit more interesting, because you see, PlayStation beat the brakes off of Nintendo 64. PS1 wiped 64 out. Nintendo couldn't take that L laying down. So what did they do? They came up with the GameCube. Disc-based, more advanced graphics, 4 controller ports, all of that type of stuff. But that was your response to PlayStation 1. Now Xbox is in the mix, and then the next PlayStation is already being made. So again, Nintendo for the first time is scrambling, looking weak, looking beatable. Well, they already got beat, but you get what I'm saying. They don't look like a juggernaut no more how they did against Sega.
Negative. We've got our hands full. Do you copy? Command, this is Ghost Leader. On 3.
Jump in with Xbox 360 at the Walmart price. The next generation of music, DVDs, and online gaming has arrived.
You got this at Walmart?
Hey, come on, it's my turn. I think we should break up.
Dear PlayStation, my grandma won't stop watching Blu-ray movies on my PS3.
Look, for $299, you don't just get a sweet gaming machine. It's like you get the best Blu-ray player around built in for free. You know how old people like free stuff.
Yeah, but
You know what she did for fun when she was your age? She pushed a hoop with a stick.
But I want to play...
With a stick.
I've been waiting...
Stick.
PS3, now $299.
PlayStation.
We would like to play.
Now, as you can see from the last few clips, it's a three-way race now. Nintendo has responded to the PlayStation 2 by dropping the Wii. The Xbox 360 is out, responding to the PS2. PS2 is responding to the Xbox One, and I want to say GameCube a little bit in a way, but whatever. Then you see the PS3. Then you see the, everything starts to come out around the same time, and that's kind of where we at now in today's world, in 2026, because it's still PlayStation, Nintendo, and Microsoft. But the difference is nowadays, bro, number one, physical game media is being talked about being cut out. Two, Xbox, they don't appear to be like, they don't appear that they're going to be around for the future. Let's just say that. In another 5 years, we probably won't see another Xbox. And then PlayStation, they're kind of in a monopoly state because they're the top of the console market, but they're losing because they're starting to have no competition. So lack of competition, it makes you do dumb stuff, and nobody's there to challenge you, to make you do better stuff. They were mighty, now they're falling. PC is where it's at, which is what I'm on currently, which I'm back and forth between PlayStation and PC, but PC is the new thing that's dominating the gaming area, the gaming space, or whatever, however you want to put that. But currently it looks like Generation 9 in gaming is wrapping up. I don't know what Nintendo is even doing anymore, because they went back to the basics, kind of, sort of. They went back and just stayed handheld. All of their stuff now is like handheld stuff. Xbox don't have any idea, don't have a care in the world about what they got going on. PlayStation, y'all disappointed me, letting me down. It's crazy that I wanted to do this. It's so funny. You know what's funny about this video? I actually did a project in school about this back in 2010, well, 2009, 2010, to graduate 12th grade, to get out of high school. My senior project was the history of video games and how they have changed. And I was just on the phone with my man Juice the other day, telling him, like, damn, bro, like, I could do a video from 2010 called the history of video games and how they have changed, and go up to today. So that was the inspiration for this video. So that's how this video came about. Yeah, gaming is in a weird spot right now, bro. So I don't know how much further this shit is gonna go. As far as the consoles, anyway. Consoles is looking like they dying out. PCs and things like that is taking over. So I don't know. Anybody that stayed to this point, I appreciate you. I feel like I left a couple points out, but it is what it is. I didn't want this video to be 8 years long, so appreciate any and everybody that stayed here to the end. Yeah, so I'll probably do another one of these videos in about another 10 years. I'm out.